My dudes, my special little children, it's time for another sermon from your favorite Battlefield Pastor Papa, your veteran commentator turned armchair chaplain, as I preach on, brothers and sisters, about shamefully bad Battlefield behavior while bringing you hope and salvation through breakdowns and hood rat stuff. Today's a special kind of facepalm tomfoolery about a topic that's had its circuit around the track a few times, but it's my turn to add my own flavor to it. So grab your brain buckets, pop a squat, and get ready for your 100 Hail John Battlefield full of grace, for thou art with thee, blessed art thou's, as we bring forth the sinners, you can avoid being one. Okay, folks, please open your Battlefield Bibles to Hannibalations for today's chapter and verses. So this is going to be a two-prong video, folks. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of the support class. Why? Well, the do's have been requested by a viewer. The don'ts, because some of you need to be squared away. I've noticed a lot of you main characters out there have trouble with the UI, so I brought some visual aids. See this word? This word right here? It's English. It's pronounced support. 2 syllables. 7 simple letters. See, some of you players don't seem to understand the English. See, it says right here, to give assistance to. And synonymous. That means words with similar meanings for those of you in the back. To the words of help, aid, assist. Okay, Hannibal, we appreciate the English class, so what are you getting at? Oh, I'm so glad you didn't ask. See, kiddos, we're approaching 4 months deep into this game, and I'm still seeing way too many shitwads thinking that they're this main character of Battlefield, refusing to drop ammo, refusing to revive, and refusing to drop heals. And no, I'm not talking about running yo ass off clear across the map to save a teammate with a defibrillator from the heavens. I'm talking about the battle buddy literally at your feet. I'm talking about the dude standing right in your face screaming for ammo. I'm talking about dropping that bag just because. Assistance, not self-service. Seriously, the only reason I could possibly fathom to justify you running this class and not help out your team with a revive or ammo drop and heals is for the infinite ammo and the self-heal. You're not a support player. You're just a support-hog. You're taking a slot from a teammate who actually knows how to read, could be using to keep the squad alive. You are one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Blue Falcon on the map. In the game. Pay attention, kids. This is important. Support in Battlefield 6 is specifically designed as the sustain. Keep up the tempo class. Basically, it's to help keep bodies in the game, keep your teammates alive, and help keep defensive holds from utterly collapsing. Even EA's class guide frames the support class as medical help plus supplies. Here, let me take a moment and read it for you, since a lot of you are struggling to understand the simple word of support. Here we have the splash page. The support class is there to pull you out of the fire, throw down supply crates, and heal you in the fight. Support can lay down deployable cover, intercept enemy grenades and missiles, and are the masters of the LMG. Wow, would you look at that? Pull you out of the fire, throw down supply crates, heal you. And if you're still not getting it, Here we have the full page after clicking the Learn More. The defensive backbone of any squad, support class soldiers heal and resupply allies while using fortifications and suppressive fire for protection. An unsung hero that breathes life into the squad and death into the opposition. Stick to your squad and give them the support they need. With the support class, any squad member can grab supplies out of your combat rig to replenish their health and ammo. Gee, you don't say. What a novel concept. I cannot tell you how many times I've hit the revive request and get completely ignored by the support player, and the whole time watching him get destroyed by 2 squads rushing into the room because his dumbass just couldn't be bothered to revive me, and I was literally inches away from him, behind the barrier or the wall. And then watch him type into the game chat how fucked up it was that he died. Like, dude, if you have... It could have been 50-50 instead of you just using your frontal lobe and didn't revive me. Worst case, we could have wiped half of them out. But no, you chose to Leroy Jenkins the shit out of that particular engagement, and now look at you.
Yeah, and now you're gonna die wearing that stupid little hat. How does it feel?
Or the insane amount of times I've literally typed into the game chat to revive me as I'm right next to him. I've had tons of instances where I've had to wave my character around screaming for ammo because I was completely out of ammo on all my weapons. He's looking right at me. He has to see the ammo request icon above my head and hear my character repeatedly ask for ammo. He can't be blind and deaf, can he? A lot of players out there are way too focused on their own kills instead of ammo health duties, treating the class like a generic shooter rather than a sustaining role. If you want to shoot things, and shoot things only, there's this assault class that's specifically designed for that. Trust me, you'll get the ammo and health and revives from someone who's smart enough to use the right class for the right job. Then there's these asshat players who won't attempt revives unless wounded teammates are close to safety. Christ in heaven, really? Then why the hell are you playing a shooter game? I don't want to get shot, Hannibal. I didn't want to sit there asking for a revive and needing to respawn since you wanted to waste a ticket either, dumbass. But here we are. Some of you scrubs just drop ammo bags either in some weird-ass places, areas nowhere near where it needs to be, or think dropping it once is enough. Look, I get some of you are trying to figure things out. I'm not talking about you. You folks are at least trying, and I overlook that because you'll get better. I'm referring to the glue sniffers who just don't care or refuse to execute proper behavior. Feel free to try to come at me in the comments. It's open mic night on my channel, so if you feel froggy, jump. The ones at least trying? You're striving for the MVP status, so you get the respect. The posers? No, not so much. Oh, and then we have the tryhards, the players, who think it's a bright idea to sprint into open ground for revives and then get hosed down in a hail of gunfire, which not only wastes his respawn ticket and reduces the overall team sustainability, but he also wasted mine as well. So, this dude's action cost the team 2 tickets. I'm not telling you to be a suicide mechanic. Use the brain God gave you. Pop a smoke, make sure the lane is clear, then get the revive. Don't turn one death into a double header for the opposing team. They're literally hoping you'll do that shit. Lastly, we have the players like one of my recent commenters on my armor video earlier this week who just doesn't feel reviving or dropping ammo or healing teammates is rewarding enough. God damn it. That is such a lame-ass, lazy, stupid excuse for a gamer. That defense is so weak and pathetic. You're telling me you can't do both things at the same time? Kill and help your team? It's literally a button push to drop the resupply bag. It's literally a button push to pop the defib when it's working properly. Otherwise, it's the grab and drag mechanic. Just a quick situational awareness check to see if you could do it without getting your head blown off. Might require a little skill on your part. It's my ammo, Hannibal. Get your own. I'm busy being useless. What the hell's the matter with you? Get the fuck out of here with that. Man, some of you have never held a flashlight for your father as he's working on something in the kitchen or the garage, and it fucking shows. Here's the list as a recap. Too focused on their own thing. They don't want to come out of their safe space and help in case a bullet might come near them. Throwing the resupplies willy-nilly and never looking back. Dropping them in useless areas. And it's not rewarding enough for me. All of this sounds like a skill issue at life, if you ask me. If you fall under any of these categories, you shouldn't even be looking at playing the class. Nope, don't even look at it. To those of you understanding this pain in the ass nonsense, I've seen the forums. I've read so many comments on other channels. I hear it in my Discord, and I certainly see others screaming about it in the in-game chat and open mics. In Battlefield 6, the support class has been overhauled into what's supposed to be the squad anchor. Unlike before, Battlefield 5 combined the medic and ammo roles into this single kit, making this a hybrid role. It's supposed to be the backbone of the team, especially given the ticket bleed. If you're using the signature LMG for the class, you don't suffer from the movement sprint speed penalty if you would be using a different class in an LMG. The resupply bag drops all your combat needs. Hell, squad members can just walk up to you and interact with you directly to grab ammo and health without you needing to drop the bag if everyone's in a pinch.
And then I've got
Progression paths have all sorts of perks, from healing yourself when reviving teammates to faster revive speeds when grabbing and dragging. Even faster ammo resupply. Your revive time is even cut down to like 1.7 seconds. Even gadgets have progression paths to have more durable defense barriers to quicker resupplies of your own resupplies. Every class has this ultimate skill or power. Once you reach it in the progression path, this class becomes the walking supply hub, just healing and resupplying everyone in a radius around you like you're Neo in the Matrix. Beyond the standard gadgets, you get the MP-APS, which intercepts larger projectiles like tank shells and missiles. The GPDIS, which specifically intercepts throwables like grenades and flashbangs. Portable mortar and airburst for those spicy offensive area denials and flushing enemies out of cover. Shit, they hit the snot out of me when I was trying to make my last video recording Clown Shoe's tank behavior. It's effective as fuck. And the portable cover, a deployable shield that also serves as a mounting platform for LMGs. Listen, fellas, ticket bleed in Battlefield 6 is now this jacked up dynamic mechanic. I think they call it the rubber band bleed. Tickets bleed at a rate of 1 ticket around every 2 to 8 seconds. The game speeds up the bleed for the losing team or when there is high combat activity because EA, in their infinite wisdom, decided we needed games where the match length stays consistent at around 20 to 25 minutes. This is the core mechanical reason why player behavior matters so much. Tickets are consumed the moment a player cannot be revived. Either they bleed out or skip to the menu. A successful revive by a support player effectively refunds that ticket back to the team. It also has the added benefit of not counting as a death. So a plus to you kill-death ratio fanatics. Freaks of nature. My dudes, support is there to save tickets via revives. They are the only thing preventing the dynamic bleed from ending the game early. You're literally a vending machine on the move. If you won't press the button to drop the bag, at least stand still so the literate players can help themselves to your pockets. The squad mates can just mosey on up to you and grab some rounds and band-aids, and off they go again, like good little soldiers. And you didn't even need to drop a bag. Now, keep in mind, the bag does provide a slow AoE heal resupply, while the pouch delivers and provides an instant burst of health and ammo to one person. If you're defibbing, try as best you can for a full charge to give full health. If the situation won't allow for it, drop the resupply bag on their face and then do a quick defib. The support class exists to extend the squad's life window. This game has high lethality as it is. A squad without a proper support player will run out of resources within 2 to 3 minutes of combat. You are the goddamn logistics officer. And this allows you to allow the team to push and stay alive for an objective indefinitely. So freaking act like it. Keep your teammates alive. Keep them resupplied. Pop smoke, run up to the down player and drag his ass out of the pocket and revive him. Pat him on his helmet and slap his ass back into it. I'm not going to go too deep here, but back in the day, when there were real players, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 support was strictly the ammo guy with LMGs and C4s and mortars. The medic role belonged to the assault class. In Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, the support carried LMGs and the repair tool. In Battlefield 5, they were the builders who could create fortifications faster. In 2042, the roles were split into specialists, which most of us of the gaming community hated. Battlefield 6 returned to a unified class system, merging the medic and ammo roles back together for the first time in over a decade to emphasize squad play. Let me say that again. Squad play. That's right, kiddos. EA brought back mechanics for squad play. You are not the main character here unless you are reviving, healing, and resupplying. I've seen scoreboards where support players had almost 0 kills and were in the top 3 because they revived left and right like an unsupervised toddler let loose at a toy store and they're touching everything they possibly can. So do not come at me with the whole, it's not rewarding, Hannibal. You're going to need a better comment than that, my dude. A much better comment than that. Not rewarding? Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Support is the most important class of the team and squad. You're literally there to help us stay alive and help us win. Look, last I looked, most sane people want to win in competitions. You could literally be the team's god in the match if you actually use the class correctly. You get all sorts of goodie points in the game, dropping ammo, health, revives, and smashing that defib button like I want you to smash the like button on this video. Battlefield has always been a team sport, fellas. A team sport. And what's the saying? There's no I in team unless... Here's what you do, kiddos. You treat the support class with the respect it deserves. You drop the bags, support your team, and march your happy ass on the way to victory. Or victory as best you can, depending on if you're playing against 32 sweats. Work the progression paths to get the standard gadgets up to snuff, the extra toys to unlock, and to finally become the ultimate support player on the field. Don't waste it. Don't be that guy. Don't be the player everyone hates. Don't pretend you're assault when you're in support. Don't give me the ammo I need for a wall of shame video. That's it for today's sermon, my congregational members. Don't forget to drop likes and subs in the offering plate as it makes its way through the pews. And I'm gonna be hard pressed to treat assault in the same fashion as I did here. But I got plans for the engineers and snipers.
Thank you.
I may have to do Assault last. I don't see too much ignorant gameplay with Assault as I do the other 3 classes.
Oh,
Before you leave for your after-church meal, be sure to check out the back of the
Oh,
bulletin. That's the video description, FYI. For this month's Veteran Spotlight. I do a new one every month. It's located at the bottom, so it's easier to find.
dead.
Please, just check it out. It might be something you'd be good with supporting. Check out the friends of the channel for other content and send them some love. Infidels, Skunk and
Thank
Friends, Grin AID, and Whippet Crusher especially. And I want to hear from you all. So drop your comments about the most jacked up support story you have. The more jacked up, the better. And until the next one, keep up with the hood rat shit.
Well.
Out.